So we are going to look at the verb aller, to go. And this is a lesson to make sure that we understand how to use the verb to go into different places and how to conjugate the verb, which is irregular. So we have that verb, aller, and we are going to go places into town, and we're going to be able to conjugate it. So what you see here in front of you is je vais, tu vas, il va, elle va, on va, nous allons, vous allez, ils vont, elles vont. I go, je vais. You go when it's informal, I'm sorry, or if it is something that is one person only and informal, tu vas. Il va, I'm talking about someone else, he goes, il va. Elle va, talking about someone else, and it's she goes, it's a female, a single female, elle va. On va, on, remember, is often used as nous, us, we, in an informal way. It can mean one or people. It can mean a lot of different things, but usually we use it for we. On va au cinéma, we are going to the theater. On va à l'école, we are going to school, etc., etc. Nous allons, you hear that little what we call a liaison, where we put the S and the A together, and we say nous allons. It makes the Z sound because that S kind of goes into the A, and it goes nous allons, nous allons. Same thing with vous, you guys, y'all. Nous is we, I'm sorry. So whenever you have that corresponding je vais, we write it this way because je is included in nous, right? Nous is us, we. It's me plus at least one person. It could be several other people, but this is how we conjugate. I, us. You, y'all or you formal. Il, he. Il plural, they. Elle, she. Elle plural, they. On is its own little thing, right? So nous allons, if I go back to the plural, nous allons, vous allez, ils vont, elles vont. Okay, that's the verb to go. How do we use this verb to go? So here I have je vais à l'école. Je vais à l'école. I go to school. Aller à is the verb. Aller à, to go to. À usually means a direction, something that we go to. Je vais à l'école. I go to school. That goes for anything. So if you are going to a little store, je vais chez le boucher, je vais à la boulangerie, je vais à la fromagerie, je vais au marché, etc., etc. Je vais à l'école, je vais au marché, je vais à la pharmacie. À l'école, if école is feminine, but it starts with a vowel, so I'm going to put à la école. The a is going to drop, and it's going to be je vais à l'école. Je vais au marché. Au is still à, with the article le that we put together. Je vais au marché. Je vais à la pharmacie. I'm going to the pharmacy. And this is the feminine without a vowel. This is how we determine how it goes. So it goes with anything that you want, but these are the different scenarios. Je vais à l'école, je vais au marché, je vais au supermarché, je vais à la pharmacie, je vais au cinéma, je vais à la boulangerie, etc., etc. There is another exception on what I just wrote here. Je vais chez le boucher. Je vais chez le docteur, je vais chez le dentiste, etc., etc. We use this, and we use chez, that little preposition chez, when we say that I'm going to someone's house. Je vais chez Pierre, je vais chez Cédric et Bianca, je vais chez ma mère, je vais chez mon père. Chez means at someone's place. Historically, we had the butcher, the doctor, etc., that had a shop and they lived either above their shop or in their shop. And through this, the language still kept chez. So we use it with the person, not the place of business. La pharmacie, je vais à la pharmacie. Je vais chez le pharmacien is how we would use it, because le pharmacien is the person that is at the pharmacy. And we assumed with our language, it's no longer the case for many people, but we assume, I'm sorry, with our language that it is their place of business and the place that they live in. It's just kind of an antiquated thing. It does happen sometimes that doctors still have their house and they officiate from their house. It's a little bit more rare nowadays, but it does still happen. But this is when you're going to say, to see, I'm sorry, chez. Je vais à l'école, je vais au marché, je vais à la pharmacie, je vais chez le boucher. So again, this is the verb aller, and you are going to be able to use it with a preposition on every single piece of where you're going to go or you're going in the present tense.